Alright people, 2 Foot Giant. I've got a hardware review that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be on the Starre tank. Now, with this tank, I originally thought, awesome. You know, airflow is fucking great on both sides. It's huge. The drip tip itself has an airflow adjustment that actually, comes off, and it's a normal 510 size. So it's like, cool. And I got rid of my IPv4 and got an EVIC. Main reason being is that the IPv4, I realized it doesn't handle the temperature control like I thought it would. The EVIC does. Now the Starre tank by Freemax, it will handle Atlantis coils, and in the shop at Kick-Ash we have the nickel coils for the Atlantis that vaporshark made, that they put out. So first thing this morning, we put the tank on sale for Father's Day weekend, and I was like, fuck yeah, cool, So I grabbed a tank and grabbed a nickel coil for the Atlantis and put it all, put the new coil in, filled it up, went about vaping, and it's a great tank. It functions awesomely. I mean, the vapor production from the airflow is great. The only main bitch that I had was the airflow. If you can see it, I'll see if I see that inside of there, right there. They cut the airflow control ring and the actual airflow in the tank itself the exact same size. And then they went behind it and put in this little dead nut right there so that it will stop the airflow control. Okay, maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe it was an aftersight. Either way, I do like the ratcheting effect on the airflow control, if you can hear that there. So I vaped on it all day, and I got home, and here about 30 minutes ago, I was like, okay, I've drained my tank. I'm going to change juices. And took the tank apart, went over there, washed it all out, went to put back together, and this happened to the glass. I don't know if you can actually see it, but there's a great big hairline crack from one end to the other, and it started leaking like a goddamn sieve. It's like, well, shit. The packaging comes with the coil in the tank, it comes with an extra coil, and it comes with a replacement glass. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just put the replacement glass in. Now, while I had this there, and even beforehand, I'd noticed that it doesn't actually completely make contact with the glass on both sides, top and bottom. It's like, okay, we'll figure this out when I take it apart. So when I took it apart, I got the cracked glass back out of it, pulled out the replacement glass, went to put it in, and realized that it really just fits together, screws closed, and just barely touches the O-rings that are inside of it. But I realized that it won't sit over the O-rings. The glass on these tanks does not actually fit the tank. It's just a hair too small for the hardware of the tank itself. And I noticed this, so I'm like, okay, I still need fucking glass so that I can vape through this tank that I just fucking bought this morning. So I was real gentle about going with it. and it was still showing this pretty major gap between the glass and the rest of the tank. And of course, you don't want the damn thing leaking. That's why I took that glass out to begin with, because it was leaking through that crack. And as I tightened it down, little by little by little, this happened. A whole triangle just out of the damn glass. The glasses for this tank do not fit the tank. Luckily, last week before, whenever, I bought a SUBTANK Mini. The SUBTANK Mini glass is the same diameter, but it is just a hair longer. Like, seriously, half a millimeter to a millimeter too long. So this is actually the glass from my SUBTANK Mini. It will screw on, but you have to seriously compress the hell out of it while you're trying to screw it closed. I mean, it may have threaded half of a thread to hold together. I don't know if this is going to leak yet. I haven't seen it leak so far, but this looks like about the only fucking answer you're going to have. And it really saddens me, because y'all know me, I'm a broke white boy. I don't have money to just go out and buy another tank. I was really excited about this because you can use the Atlantis coils and the nickel coils. I'm using temperature control. It was the whole fucking point of getting this tank, is because I could use the nickel Atlantis coils. And this shit happens. So, of course, I'm sitting in front of my computer, because this is my build desk anyway. And I pull everything out. And, excuse me. Inside, it tells you freemaxesig.com. So I try to go to that, and no connection. No, I just got a new router in the house, and I'm still working the bugs out of everything with it. So I figured, okay, it's just the routers not letting something go through. It wouldn't connect through the phone either. And if you don't believe me, my phone is not connected to the Wi-Fi right now. It's also almost dead. So even using my network internet, it would not pull up that web page. Go to the Facebook group for Freemax, and they have a different web page. Same issue. Does not actually open the web page. So I left a big hefty review on there. Gave it a 1 star. Probably should have given it 2, because it does work amazingly. I mean, I really, really, really liked this tank up until I realized that nothing sat flush. The glass doesn't actually fit it. Really, really saddens me. But at least my SUBTANK Mini glass fits. And if I break it, we sell replacement for the SUBTANK Mini glass at the store. So I guess I'll just buy those. Guys, don't buy a Starre. I mean, just save yourself the headache. Don't buy a Starre. If you do buy a Starre because you want to use the nickel Atlantis coils, get you a couple of SUBTANK Mini glasses. If I notice it starts leaking anywhere around the edge of the glass, I'll edit this. I'll let y'all know. But as for right now, if you do just absolutely have to have a Starre tank, make sure you get the SUBTANK Mini glass for it. Alright guys, there's my PSA for the night, so y'all have a good one.